Hey everyone. I'll take off my mask because I'm the only person in the room. Hi, I'm Miss Gonzaga. Some of you know me and some of you are the new first graders, but I wanted to just have a little open house since things are kind of different this year, just to let you know, even though you'll be with a different teacher for a little while this year, that I'm not forgetting you and we'll all be back together sometime in this classroom. And I just wanted to let you know a little bit about myself and a little bit about how things will be once you are here. So I'm glad you came. And if you missed our actual Zoom that we're going to have in a few minutes, which I'm going to do live, this is for you to watch in case you couldn't see it, or if you just want to watch it again. All right, so I'm Miss Gonzaga. I went to school here when I was little, before it was Montessori school. It was regular elementary school called Park Circle Elementary. And my mom went here too when she was little, and she graduated, I think, 1952, and she still lives around the corner. So we're from here. That's why I never want to leave. And I got my Montessori training a few years ago so that I could stay. It's my 20th year of teaching, I think. I've taught at Mary Ford for 7, and then I came here and taught traditional 3rd grade, all except for like the past 2 years when I've been Montessori, but I also have taught 4th grade and 2nd grade. Okay, so that's about me. And I'm married. My husband is Alan, and my kids are Nikolai, Dominic, and Samantha. And this is them. I figured that was quicker than making a little page of pictures, but that's them. And my 2 cats, Mr. Whiskers and Perito. I love my cats. We do have class pets in here, but they're not in here right now because you never know how things are going to go for the if we're staying in school, how long do we stay? Do we come? Do we go? Or I don't want to take the pets back and forth if we end up having to go back home or something. Who knows? But we have a ball python named Polly. I should have had a picture of her. And we have a crested gecko named Gigi. And it'll be really nice when they're back here with us. So let's see, I was just gonna show you the room and tell you about what it's like in a normal day in our class. This is our classroom. Ignore that mess. Those are all the math books that they're in kind of storage here because my room isn't being used as much. Let me take you on a little tour. This is our jobs chart. So you'll have a job every week, like Clorox wiper of the tables, line leader, the one who sprays Gigi's tank, things like that. That's our little jobs chart. These are our cubbies where you'll put your stuff whenever those boxes are moved. They will be moved. This is our science area full of Montessori science, card work and things, also social studies. So you see we have some flags of the world. Another little science shelf we have. Lots of science books. There's our Chromebook cart where we keep our Chromebooks. And once we're back, we'll get your picture up there too, or an updated picture if you are coming back. This is our number corner, which I have to do with my virtual kids as part of the virtual stuff. We have to do a little bit more traditional stuff, but once we're all back, we may or may not keep doing that. But we do that morning meeting time on virtual. This is our language arch. You know, if you've been in Montessori before, that's the Wasika Towers. Washika. Let me say it wrong. I know there's some stuff there you probably recognize. I'm sorry. A little funny upside down here. More language arts. We've got our book. I like to have a library in my classroom, so we do have one. This is where Miss Kemp sits. Miss Kemp is our assistant, but she's busy right now helping with the kids coming in for testing, so she couldn't be in here. There's all our plexiglass that we're going to be having up to help you keep from getting any germs that could fly around while you're here. This is our math area. Geometry and more math. More math. even more math. Our rugs. Here's one of our examples of our plexiglass tables that will keep you from sharing any germs you might have with your neighbor. Here's our bead cabinet. And here's my desk. So that's our room. So just to let you know a little bit about what a day is like. When you come in, you'll have your breakfast in the cafeteria, and then you'll come to class, and you will know we will either usually always do Dreambox, which is a math program at first while everybody's settling down and coming in, and it's a nice quiet time. Usually the lights are off in here. Let me show you what it usually looks like. It's just bright right now so I can read better since I'm reading all day long. But normally it's really relaxing in here. It's got the lamps. It seems a little dark on the screen, but it's not that dark. We have nice quiet music playing, nice and relaxing. We do Dreambox in the morning, and then we have a morning meeting on our little rug where we all come around and we read a book and talk about the work for the day and what that'll be like. And then you have this. It's an agenda. And what you do each day, first graders will help you in the beginning, and other kids will help you too. Is every day you'll write down a list that'll be up on the smartboard of what your work is that you have to do that day. And then after our morning meeting is over, you get to start. So you get to pick the order of the work that you do, when you do what. As long as you get it all finished, then you're good. And when you finish like 4 works or 5 works, then you get to put a little special card up that lets me and Miss Kemp know and come and check you off, make sure you got your work done. We have 3 hours to work, and during the 3 hours, I'll call you over a few at a time for lessons. And it'll be a little short lesson, and then you go and do some practice work that's about that lesson. Now, so our special area time changed this year. In case you're one of my old kids, we have special area at 10 o'clock. And we're gonna be doing, let me check my chart, computer on Mondays, PE on Tuesdays, music on Wednesdays, art on Thursdays, and garden on Fridays. That's our special area schedule. And then after special area, we'll be coming back and working a little bit more, because that'll be your 3rd hour to finish your work. And then we have lunch and recess on the red playground. So if you're a first grader, that might be your first time on the red playground in front, a really big one. Then after that, we come back in, and sometimes we do a little more work. Sometimes we just read a book. Lots of times the kids like to read a book with a partner. Or even better, sometimes we'll read a chapter book, and the older kids will read a chapter a day to everybody, or just one reader might want to read a book that they like to everybody. So it changes every day. And then after that, it's about time to go home. So you have one of these, should have one of these in your bag. Well, sorry, I'm getting it so confused. There's so much in my mind, and the face-to-face kids are doing one thing and the virtual kids are doing something else. So face-to-face kids didn't get the little bag of goodies and Chromebook and all this. So you probably don't have this now. You probably don't have anything. But when you do come back, this is gonna be your homework folder. It's a plastic folder, and you take this home every day with some homework in it. Usually it's like spelling, and 3rd graders have some multiplication practice. Sometimes we have homework, sometimes no. But it's also communication logs. So we put a little note sometimes on the back of how your day was, or just a little smiley face if you had a really good day, or things like that. And there might be stuff here that says return to school for your parents, and they need to fill things out. Don't worry about this right now. Or it might be stuff that says keep it home. There's like flyers that come from the school. But you're always gonna bring this back the next day. And when you come in the door, you're going to come right in and go right over here to Miss Kemp's desk, where we turn, this is really important, that's what I'll show you now, where you turn in the homework folders. And you just put it right in there, We'll show you later. And then it's there for the rest of the day so we can use it with your parents. So that's the homework folder. And that's about it. That's a day in lower elementary. And I know it went quick, but we'll practice it and practice it whenever you come back. First graders, you'll have an older kid who helps you. So that'll be neat, and you'll make a new friend. When you come back, you know, things, who knows when we're coming back, and who knows how things will be. But, well, goodness, y'all are already back because y'all are the face-to-face kids. But anyway, when you do come back, it's still gonna be the same rule. You have to keep your mask on, like that. You wanna make sure it's tight so that it doesn't always fall down and have to get pulled back up. So if it's not, you need to get your moms to help you, or dads, to help you tighten it. Stay over your nose, because the germs come out your nose holes too, nose and mouth. So we're gonna wear masks. We are gonna have our plexiglass up so that you'll be safe. Be behind a little barrier. Just be careful, because they're not sharp, but they're still an edge. You wouldn't want to trip and fall on it. So you have to be careful walking around the room. Whoever you've got for a teacher for face-to-face, they'll tell you all about that. And if you're virtual, because you're first grader, 2 different groups I'm talking to here, then it'll still probably be here when you come back. But we'll talk all about it. Okay, so we're cleaning every day and Lysoling and make sure that it stays nice and good so that y'all will be safe. So I think that is about all I really need to tell you, just for a little sneak peek of lower elementary and what it's like. And I can't wait till we're all back together so that we can have a regular class and have fun and do all our things. And if you're coming to school next week, good for you. And be safe and have fun learning, and be careful, and make sure you keep your distance from people. And if you're staying at home, well, good for you too. So you're gonna stay safe too. And I know Miss Brock, or whoever your first grade teacher, virtual teacher is, they'll contact you about when your Zooms are, and you'll do your best and have fun, okay? All right, thank you for watching, and I look forward to meeting you all soon. And just remember, even though you won't hear much from me, because I'm gonna be busy with my virtual kids, you know, not the first grade ones, second and third virtuals, I haven't forgot you, but I'll get back to y'all whenever it's time for y'all to come back to me in the classroom, okay? All right, be safe, everybody. Bye.